And the Democratic leaders will have a lot on their plates, starting with the economy and a plan to stimulate the recovery. Bill Clinton's economic advisor on the transition team is Harvard professor Robert Reich, and today I asked him what the new president's economic policy will be.
There is going to be, by January 20th, a package of economic measures, a budget, a package of economic measures. I'm going to help Governor Clinton, President-elect Clinton, determine exactly what's going to be in that package.
And what is the single most important thing that Bill Clinton is going to have to do in the economic domain when he takes the oath of office on January 20th?
The big issue, he has said over and over again, and Americans are counting upon him to do this, the big issue is creating jobs, getting back jobs, job growth, and getting the economy back on track. Once you get the economy back on track with regard to the current recession, then you can roll up your sleeves and take on the bigger job, the more ambitious job, the more difficult job of improving the track, education, training, research and development, private sector investment, and infrastructure, making us a 21st century economy.
Do you think it's likely or possible that the economy will be recovering to a point where this special package of stimulation will not be necessary come January?
It's certainly possible, Garrick. In fact, again, if you listen to some of my friends on Wall Street who are quite bullish on the economy, it may be that by January you don't need an extra stimulus, but that doesn't remove the need for the long-term economic plan with regard to education, training, investment in infrastructure, and private sector investment, and also that long-term strategy for bringing down the budget deficit. You've got to do that anyway. Regardless of how the economy looks in January, regardless of your short-term strategy, there is still a long-term strategy. Those decisions have to be made by President-elect, come January, President Clinton.
Robert Reich, thank you very much for being with us this evening.
Thanks, Garrick. Good to be here.
And this footnote to the campaign, a State Department official fired for searching the passport records of Bill Clinton has told investigators that the search was approved by a superior who was a political appointee. According to the New York Times, Elizabeth Tomposi says that Undersecretary of State John Rogers knew of the search. Rogers is a longtime associate of James Baker, who led the Bush re-election campaign.